some other beats for next time,
Sure.
especially for the personals.
Yeah.
And I would want people to like get to know you like way much better.
No.
Yeah. No, they will. Yes, they will. But I'll save that for later.
Yep.
So for now, the best I can do is just as I summarize like just the podcast.
Yeah.
Because the podcast is about the 4 pillars of life: health, wealth, love, and happiness. And just from you, just a few pictures I've seen of you online, amazing pictures. But you've already deleted, your profile is empty and everything. But we'll talk about maybe health next time. We'll talk about love as well. You just said you're single.
I am.
Guys, DM, the usual. Send those DM. You're like, yeah, but yeah, I mean, strong, independent, beautiful black women. Yo,
Thank you.
guys,
Thank you.
slide in that DM, slide in that DM. She'll take care of. If you don't have a job, she'll take care of you. First of all, that's one thing you should know.
No, I'm not gonna.
If you
take
love
care
someone,
of
you won't take care of them.
I mean, what kind of love is that?
Okay, yeah, but anyway, we'll save all those other things for the next podcast segment, because
Yeah.
I really want people to just understand, and people who are looking up to you. See, they
Yeah.
wouldn't know like all this work that goes behind the scenes.
Right.
Because imagine all those things that we've talked about,
Yeah.
and you downplay them. Like it's like just try and picture all that we've talked about.
Yeah. Sure.
You're responsible for
You're
for
great.
that.
You're great. Thank you
You understand?
thank you for getting me to talk about it, because a lot of the times, we are just in our bubble. We are working to build this thing, and
Yeah.
we think, it doesn't matter. But thank you for reminding me that it does matter, and my
You
voice
matter.
counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
for putting me on.
Because I don't see you anywhere talking, doing
I
interviews,
don't.
everything.
No, I don't. And
Imagine.
I don't feel like I need to. But
You need to. Girls need to hear this.
But this
They
is
need
a
to
great.
understand.
This is a great platform. This is a start. It's true.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true. It's a really big challenge that if you're in this space where you have the opportunity to engage and mold people and make a difference, then you should know that you have a voice. And I know what it's like wanting to just stick to your own little lane and not speak out about things. But I want you to know, like you have told me, it's your responsibility to do that, and it's great. Yeah.
You see that? Like, I've gotten to that deep segment where somebody has to reflect and think about all these things.
I like it.
But that's what the podcast is all about. It's just like, these conversations, people need to hear them, but they need to hear them like from your perspective, from your shoes. Like how much work it takes. Like you have to organize so many different things, put a lot of emotions and feelings into considerations, even with the girls who don't qualify, and still give them hope to actually try out and keep striving for what they're going for. So for the last, just something I ask like all my guests and everything, what's the one thing that right now you think you're seeking just as a person, that like if you get it, it would give your life like maybe a better meaning, better direction? You'd look at life differently. What's that one thing that you'd say like, Irene is actually in pursuit of?
Money.
A husband?
Money.
Money? Okay. A rich husband would come with money. No?
Well, a rich husband will come with a lot of things, but
The second wife and the third wife.
but no, I am looking to. I'm in pursuit of.
Because anyone can get money.
Sure.
And
Sure.
if you work hard enough, you'll
Sure.
get money.
Well, it wasn't a joke, but I mean, everyone.
But
is
everybody's
looking for money.
looking for.
Everybody's looking for money.
Definitely.
That goes without saying.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm mostly in pursuit of is just continuing to explore myself, I guess. And in all the expressions in which I can do that.
Yeah.
So whether it be exploring myself through exploring the world, exploring myself through conversations with people, exploring myself through knowledge, exploring myself through art and music. I'm just looking to do more of that. Yeah. And I want to get to a place where I'm starting to get there, but I want to get to a place where I am unapologetically myself. You know, like I have my values. I have the things that I love, the things that I believe in. I want to stand for something. I want my life to mean something. I want to make an impact. I want one day my grandkids, if I ever have those, to look back and know that I did something. You know, that I stood up and I made my voice count. You know, I made my time on earth count. So part of exploring myself is finding out what I really care about. What do I want to speak about? I know I'm passionate now about women's issues, and I'm very early in the learning curve of that.
And we'll talk about that even on the next segment.
Absolutely.
Because if we do now, I mean, we're gonna do it's gonna be like a 4-hour podcast or 5 hours.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to keep exploring all these facets of what it means to be a human being right now, you know, and in the future, what impact do I want to leave on this earth, so that, you know, when they look back at my story, they will say that I did this, you know. So that is what I'm mostly in pursuit of, my legacy, you know, my legacy.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. But yeah, so I mean, we've talked about everything. Thanks for coming through to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, I really appreciate it. I know it took, like, you know, I really was trying to tell her, like, you need to do this.
A lot of convincing.
Yeah, a lot of convincing. But, you know, she came through. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I respect the work. And, you know,
thank you.
like, we need people like you to be out there to send, like, a different kind of message to, you know, just tell, like, women or girls or young girls who are coming up and understand, like, anything is possible, but they have to start seeing it and hearing from people like you. Because if they don't, I mean, how are they supposed to aspire to be something that they're not seeing, that's not being highlighted? Because we're at the day and age, everybody's on their phone. What they'll see is what they'll emulate. So it's good for them to also see, like, you know, bits of what they're not used to and what happens behind the scenes and the faces behind the scenes. So I mean, I respect that.
Thank you for this platform as well, and you keep doing it, keep having these conversations, and keep reaching as many people as you can reach. I love what you're doing here.
Thank you.
It's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. I mean, you know the usual. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube, iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, the Kiska Page podcast. It's been real. I appreciate it. Keep listening. Keep sharing the videos. Until next time, goodbye. Ooh, how was that?
It was great. It was great.